Hi folks, welcome to Your World with Prakash Kapila. In this episode, we'll have a deep dive into the fake currency issues and the RBI withdrawing 2000 rupee notes. So why did RBI remove the 2000 rupee note? What is the advantage? What is the disadvantages? So we have pros and cons of a bigger note. What is the pros? Advantages. We'll talk in terms of only advantages for common people, and disadvantages for common people and India. So the advantage for a common people is a 2000 rupee note is a single note. It is very thin. You can safeguard it in one place and use it in an emergency. And it also works like a saving model where you are trying to save one note at a time, and over a period of time you'll have say 10,000 or 20,000, and then you can put it in back. So like that it works for small players and small individual households, where they can use it as an emergency money. Say they just have to go to hospital, they have to pay for ambulance, they have to pay for say Uber, or they just missed a train, they have to go buy some car or something. So like that, this works for common folk. The higher denomination note is having its advantages as it's a saving piece. You are saving lot money in a very small physical note. The other advantage for a household is they can accumulate this over a period of time, and it becomes a huge money, and they can deposit in bank in their savings account. Use this for emergency and use this as a saving, every month saving frequency kind of thing. Every month you save little bit, combine that to 2000, put it somewhere, forget about it, then save and put it somewhere, forget about it. It works in that way as an emergency money. So for big guys, how does it work? They can, for them also, as a human being, as a household, they just want to have a good number of liquid cash in their hand for any emergency purposes. That's the only thing for a big note. Advantage of a big note. The disadvantage for India is that these big notes can be used for example, in politics, these big notes can be used to lure the voters to vote for a certain candidate. So a lot of black money is stored in big notes, and a lot of in previously the thickness of the 1000 rupee note and the thickness of 2000 rupee note, if you compare, so like 3 papers of 2000 rupee note is equal to 1 paper of 1000 rupees. So that means for the place of 1000 rupee note, people were able to stash away 6000 rupees note. So 6000 rupees. So basically this is the most sought after note by black money. This is the most sought after note for people who don't want to pay tax and who want to stash away the money in some place. So the number of notes, that 2000 rupee notes that are in circulation as per different media reports is like 6 lakhs, out of which only 3 lakh are in circulation, whereas the 3 lakh are not there in circulation. What it means is around 3 lakh notes have been stashed away by people. So before jumping the gun that a lot of politicians are putting that money in black market, guys are putting that money, compared to the amount of notes that individual people save, that is not huge. Like 3 lakh notes out of say 100 crore people. You do the math, right? Even if you take only 25%, this is like 250 million people, 25 crore people who have the affordability of 2000 rupee note. And if they save it, then also it's like huge huge number of notes not in circulation. But that is not the biggest concern. What is the biggest concern that we should have as a nation is, over a period of time, there have been fake currencies. The increase of fake currencies are growing every year. That means last year if they have something, they have more. So if we take a look at the number of the 1000 rupee note and 2000 rupee note that have been printed by other entities than RBI, the fake currency is a very huge problem for India. 2022, we have around 2,90,000 fake currency notes, and around 17,000 of them are identified by RBI. So 2000 rupee note. And the most printed fake currency is not 2000 rupee, it is 100 rupees. It is 1000 rupees. So if we take a look at number of fake currencies that have been printed, 100 rupees is the biggest, then comes 1000 rupees, and then is 2000 rupees. But the total value of the fake currency notes is very high for 2000 rupees rather than for 100 rupees. Usually we are seeing more than 2 lakh notes being printed, fake currency notes, every year. So in few years it is 3 lakhs, in few years it is 2 lakhs. And the other important thing we need to observe is that many currencies, soiled notes, have been recovered by RBI. So a lot of people, what is a soiled note? Soiled note means someone has stirred the currency, then it becomes soiled, or someone has maligned it and it is a lot of dirt. Dirt is one thing. The currency has been torn is another thing. The image in the currency has been erased by whatever reasons is other thing. So like that, there are things that that make a currency as soiled currency. So most of the soiled currency notes are 2000 rupee notes. The number of soiled currency notes has been increasing, and the number of fake currency has also been increasing. So the increase is very, very, very disturbing factor. CBI and Enforcement Directorate and police have not been capable enough. The data shows that they are sleeping on switch. They just don't catch people. They are not able to catch them, even though it is in huge proportions, like 3 lakh fake currency notes, and out of which 20,000, 2000 notes have been recovered and by RBI. So there are around 17,000 of the notes, 17,000 2000 rupee notes have been recovered by RBI, saying that they are fake currency. RBI has detected it. And around 2 lakh notes have been detected by banks. So how does this work, right? So a person goes to the bank, tenders the note, and for saying I want to deposit in my account, that's where you go to the bank and deposit, right? Otherwise you don't need to deposit. You can use that for cash transactions everywhere. And yes, cash transactions are still 75% of our daily trades. Many people use cash transactions across the board, across the length and breadth. Even though digital payments have increased over a period of time, people have not used digital currency very much. There could be many reasons for that. Simplistic is that hassle. You already have 2,000 rupee note. You just want to have a change, so you go to some restaurant, spend 200 rupees or 300 rupees and give 2,000 rupee note. 1,700 you get back in terms of change, and you use that. Or you go to train ticket and all those things. That's where the 2,000 rupee notes gets changed a lot. Now coming to the point, the removal of that fake currency is the moot question, which the Indian government has failed miserably. I mean, there is no case that we can say, wow, right? 3 lakh notes, more than 2 lakh notes every year for last 5 years, for last 10 years also. Around more than 2 lakh notes of different denominations are fake. That is what RBI report is saying. Still, we are not able to find the exact source where the currency is fake, how the currency is moved, and why is that currency not detected at the bank, or not detected by the people, not detected till it comes to RBI. There are so many notes, like every year. It's not like, okay, 1 year the bank was not able to catch, therefore the RBI was getting the notes. No, every year close to 20,000, I mean, it varies, 15,000, 19,000, 20,000, 2,000 rupee notes every year are being caught by RBI. Okay, and forget about banks are catching around around close to 1 lakh to 2 lakh. 1 lakh to 2 lakh of the currencies are being caught, fake currencies are being caught by the bank. Now, let's come to the main issue. Why are we not able to catch them? So what should happen when a fake currency comes into the banking system? So when the fake currency comes into the banking system, the teller has to first register a case in police. How many cases have been registered? According to NCRB, National Crime Records Bureau, NCRB. No, we don't have we don't have cases on fake currency. Okay, now they have created a FICN, right? A department which looks at these fake currencies. Now they have to register a case. They have to register who has got this fake currency, and they have to go and say, for example, some Hotel Kamath, right? I'm just a Hotel Sagar, Hotel Kamath came up with 2,000 rupee fake currency notes and put it in the bank, and they detected, hey, these things are fake. So what should they do? The teller should actually put a case against those individual company. So the company would say, I don't know, I just got it, I'm putting it here. Good, 100% okay. But when these things are happening, there should be a background investigation. They should figure out, okay, during this time to this time, the fake currency has come. It has come from so and so people. It has come from so and so people. So every day, if you are putting the money, then you can zero down to who is the real culprit. Nothing of that has happened. There is a process. There is a procedure also. Police has not followed the procedure as per the records, because there have not been any police complaints on the number of fake currencies. If 3 lakh fake currencies are coming in, then let's assume at least there should be 1 lakh cases. One person is putting 3 fake currencies, right? 2000 rupee notes. So unless you catch these fake currency people, whatever you're going to take is not going to work. Why? I'll give you an example. All right. So when there is a lot of people coming in and giving the money into the bank, what is the teller going to do? And the machines themselves have missed a few fake currencies. So it is not the case that, okay, a bank teller knows exactly whether the note is fake or not. No, that's not the case. And if a person comes, tears it and gives it to the teller, the number of soiled notes are so many. And there is in statistics, we call this as correlation causation. So both of these notes are getting, there are many notes, counterfeit notes and soiled notes getting more and more. So is there some correlation there? Is there some, link between these two? Do we know that there is no link between these two? No. Do we know where these currencies are coming from? Are they coming from Kerala? Are they coming from Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Hyderabad? Where? No. At least that message is not public. Now, why did you not create this public awareness that there are so many fake currencies? Only use digital payment or use check or use credit card or use debit card. Why? Why is this not totally made aware? No, zero governance from RBI. RBI has failed miserably in controlling the fake currency, and now they have asked the currency to come back to the bank. Now there is a queue. Say 100 people are there in the queue. Will the teller have the guts to say this is fake currency, this is not fake currency? People will fight with them. So there will be a lot of law and order situations where even the system itself is not 100% accurate. So even if they say it's a fake currency, that means it may not be a fake currency. That's also, there are a lot of false positives also happening. So when in such kind of scenarios, when there is no way that you can figure out whether the person coming in is coming up with proper currency, how are you going to stop it? And there is something called placement, right? So for example, if someone has put 1 lakh fake currencies, they have printed. Okay, 1 lakh fake currency. If I can print one unit, I can print 1 million also, right? 10 lakhs, 1 crore fake currencies, I can just easily print like that. If I can print one, I can print 1 crore. So when I am doing that printing, if someone is doing that printing, they don't come to bank and give it directly, right? That's what they call is, one is placement, the other one is layering. So they divide that. This happens in money laundering, right? In money laundering, fake currency, these are the important things. One is placement, the other one is layering. Layering means 100 notes, you divide them into say 10, give 10 notes to 10 people. And then those 10 notes, they don't go to bank. They go to individual people. Say they go for a tea and give that 2000 rupee note. How can a small business owner know that this 2000 rupees is fake, not fake? Even if you have given the instructions, the people are not able to, people are not able to identify the difference. 2, the bank has been getting counterfeit notes. So there could be so many people who may not have gone to bank, and the 2000 rupee note has circulated and it has done its damage. What kind of damage? If, for example, 10 people are there, say a dhobi, a restaurateur, a waiter, a tea staller, a auto driver, Like there are 10 people, right? So I go to auto driver and give 2000 rupee note, and the auto driver gives it to takes it, provides service to me. He gives it to the restaurant guys gives it to Dhobi guys gives it to waiter guys gives it. So this 2000 rupee note is circulated across these 10 people. What is the effect of the GDP? 10 into 2000, that is 20,000 rupees has been generated by people, because even though the currency is just 2000 rupee that has gone around 10 people, the amount that is affecting the gross domestic product of the country is 20,000. So number of times the currency moves from one hand to another, that is the wealth of the country. The total wealth of the country is calculated like that. So this 2000 rupee note could have circulated to 10 or 15 people. The fake 2000 currency note might have circulated to those 15 people, where the GDP should have been 30,000 is now 0. There is no value for fake currency. Okay, even if it is 2000 rupee, there is no value. So in real terms, the value has fallen to 0 where it should have been 30,000. That is the effect of a currency on a country. And people are just lazy. Enforcement Directorate, zero cases that we know as people where they have been caught. Lakhs and lakhs of notes are printed, but even if they are catching only very few people. And the criminal who are caught and the currency that is caught, there is no match. Like 3 lakh notes have been caught that are counterfeit. Then catch the thieves who may have at least created 10,000 rupees. 10,000 notes out of 3 lakhs, at least 10%. That is 30,000. I am giving at least 3% or 5%. No, the amount of counterfeit thieves caught by Indian CBI and Enforcement Directorate, police, courts, nothing. And in this scenario, the money is being called back. So what will you do? What will the banks do if they get fake currencies? Will they say, oh, no, your currency is fake, get out? And what is the law and order situation in such a kind of scenario? You are putting a bank teller who doesn't have the guts to face a criminal or a gunda to not accept him. To say, oh, okay, no, I am not going to accept what you are giving. Can he survive? He won't. So what is he going to do? He'll just take it, put it as fake. And there is no, he can create a fictitious, route. So instead of saying Gunda has given me this money, he'll say XYZ has given me this money. He can't, right? You can't expect a teller or a bank manager or a clerk to go against a Gunda, rowdy, and he may have connections with the police also. How is he going to, at least in the perception of the clerk, in the perception of the teller is, I can't fight with this guy. He is having connections, I can't fight with this guy. So what is he going to do? He's going to falsify. RBI has created a situation where the fake currency is going to get into the system. This is a blunder. This is a big mistake. Just as in demonetization, people thought that all black money is going to come, and 0 people have been caught. 0. Give me a break. 130 crore people got affected, and 0 is the result. 0 is the result. And the same thing can happen with the fake currency. I don't know who is advising this RBI. I don't know what kind of results this is going to bring, but on the face of it, this is another disaster in the making. So let's see how many fake currencies will come and how many will be used. So I sincerely hope that, you know, the CBI and Enforcement Directorate and the police go behind these fake currency guys, because this is a soldier is trying to defend the country against the terrorist. This is the real terrorism, where the hard work of people is stolen. A guy who is running a rickshaw, he gets a fake currency note. He goes to bank and he gives 2,000 rupee note. Then that's a fake currency. This guy's lost every money. The service is lost. The price of the hard work is zero. We have to be more sensitive to the lower cadre people who are using their whole resources. 2,000 rupees, like 5 hours of job or 4 hours of job, and they don't get anything. Instead of catching them, we go around making circles and saying, hey, RBI is so great, 2,000 rupees so great. One more important thing, 2016 and 2017, 2,000 rupee note came into the market. Same year, 738 fake currency 2,000 rupee note were caught by RBI. Same year. That means in matter of 3 months, 4 months, the counterfeit notes came into the market. This is a huge network of networks. And our police is like, I don't know. I mean, ED, CBI, they are having a lot of credentials. We are supposed to believe that they are very smart, but the criminals have been more smarter than RBI. The criminals are more smarter than government. The criminals have been more smarter than CBI and all those people. This is the white collar crime that doesn't get noticed, and you know, a lot of people don't understand this also. So it took us some research and deep dive, and we were able to come up with this huge discovery. I mean, it's there as a public report. Anybody can go. First, you go to that RBI website. Then you say annual reports. In annual reports, there is something called currency management. RBI currency annual report. In annual reports, there will be years in the sidelines. You can go from 2014, 2012, 2015, 2016, 2017. So the images that we are giving you is directly from that. And they are as authentic as Sun itself, because they have been given by RBI. So first is RBI should focus, RBI, CBI, ED, police, courts, all of them should focus on currency, fake currency. This is more important than terrorist, because these fake currencies can come through terrorists and can spread across, and you don't have. And imagine one thing, right? A vegetable seller has sold the products for 10,000 rupees. They buy and then they sell for 20%, or sell it for 12,000 rupees. 2,000 rupees is their profit for whole day, from morning till evening. 2,000 rupees is what they live for. And that currency is fake currency. What are you going to do? Nothing. And imagine the anger that is being built on those people. So they will come up with different perceptions. Maybe because I am Muslim, they are not entertaining this, or because I am from Dalit community, they are not taking my money. These are all things that come naturally to people, when in fact it is the failure of government, it is failure of the police, and most importantly, ED, Enforcement Directorate. What is it doing? The whole thing about the FICN and Enforcement Directorate is to see the stability of the financial systems. And they are like zero. Zero is the score right now. Zero. I mean, I don't have any other words. Thank you, and hopefully things will go better. Thanks. Bye.